There we go. All right, so we're live everywhere. No tips. We don't need it. Shut up. Live streaming. Y'all that I mean. Live, y'all, everybody. We here is the Villain Yak Shop. Rizzo. Yay! CUTTHO. But before I get started, I always got to tell y'all what to do. Wait a minute. Why did that just happen? Wait up. But you know, everything good to go? All right. Yada that I mean. Hold on. Okay. Y'all, let me just get this Facebook live going real quick and we here. You know what I mean? See, everybody here. Motherfuckers is popping in. Don't worry about it. I gotta get this going though. Let me see. I just had to title in a second. I got all this shit open though, so I get it. I'm gonna take another hit. All right, we rolling over there. Took me a second to get back going. CUTTHOAT Radio Podcast. CUTTHOAT Cutthroat Radio Podcast. I said C podcast. CUTTHOAT Cutthroat Radio Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in for another episode of Cutthroat Radio Podcast. I'm your host and the Facebook. They always want to slow me down, try to throw me in jail and shit, but that's okay. I got a special guest in here. We getting ready to get off into his story. IG over there filling up. I'm trying to get everything over here on Facebook and YouTube channel going, but that's okay. We're going to get right into this special guest tonight. But before we do that, you go over to YouTube. The guys that ain't, the women and gentlemen that ain't subscribed, the niggas and bitches that ain't subscribed to the channel, go over to YouTube real fast. Subscribe to Cutthroat Radio Podcast at youtube.com. And subscribe, like, share, comment, do all of the shit that you're supposed to do so we can get the shit off the ground, the platform. Let's go. Help me, help everybody. Let's go. Shit. I can't do it alone. The young life. I got a young king in here. He moving mean out there in the streets. He doing his thing. He's from the newer generation. You know what I mean? He gonna lace my boots. He gonna lace everybody's boots. He gonna bring everybody up to speed tonight. About his pen to this motherfucking episode of Cutthroat Radio Podcast. I have Lil Vell. What's up, Cuddy?
What's up, Cut?
How you doing?
Chilling.
Man, what's happening? What's happening? Talk to me.
Shit.
How was the drive? How everything going? What's going on? Out of studio session after this lined up. So we're gonna get right into the juicy shit real fast. The past. Okay. Cool. All right.
Graduated out in bed and shit. Moved back.
Okay. I'm gonna get into your schools and everything. And they just throw me out of there again. Wow. They just keep doing that. Okay, that's all right, because I just posted later. So growing up, in Vallejo, the Crest, what elementary?
Shit. I went to school. I went to school out in Hayward and shit.
Oh, you went to school in Hayward?
I didn't go to school in Vallejo.
You didn't go to school at all in Vallejo?
No, I didn't go to school.
What? Tell us about it.
Shit.
Tell us about it.
So shit. Growing up in school in Hayward, elementary school, the middle school, shit.
What's the names of some of the names of school?
Kenyon, Shabba. Then nigga got kicked out. Some badass shit. I was always fighting. Little kid, badass shit.
Already? How old was you?
Shit, like 7th grade.
7th grade. 13, 14, 15, somewhere in that number?
Nah, but I was on some bad shit though, like not listening type shit.
To parents?
Nah, at the school type shit.
To the schoolhouse.
Yeah, it was never on the parents type shit.
It was always just to the authority of
Pops always had that shit straight.
Okay.
It was never on the parents.
We're gonna get into who your dad is and everything.
Just on some rebellious type shit at the school type shit. Up at the school, bad.
Just fucking up.
Homework at the moment of the semester. I'm doing my dad. I'm Portland, Chico and shit.
This is recent.
I'm getting packets. Yeah, like 2020 type shit.
How old are you?
I'm 19. I'll be 20 next month.
You'll be 20 next month.
Yeah.
What was some of the experiences growing up? You know, moving around, having to deal with moving around like that.
Shit. I feel like same as any other kid would have probably. Shit, you just back and forth.
Did you adapt easy, or was it like really difficult to?
I'm going with my dad every weekend type shit.
Okay.
Every other weekend type shit.
And he was basically showing you. Who's your dad and mom?
Big Vell.
Big Vell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Monty, Big Vell.
Okay. We all know him as Monty. Yeah. If anybody know him out there, we all know him as Monty. Shout out to Monty. A lot of the guests that come in, were you like all of your influence? What's your biggest influence? You know, growing up. You know, what side of your family?
My dad's side of the family.
What's your dad's side?
Most, like
being in the Crest. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like just being around.
But Quilla is from the Crest too, though.
Being around my family in general. I've been around my stepmom since I was a little kid, 3 years old.
Okay.
I've been around both of them since I was 3 years old, calling her mom and shit. So
when did your mom and is it a tight one? But is
it's something like that.
Semi.
It's working. I would say probably once a month.
Oh, here, Lord. Down some.
I would say probably.
Share what you got going on. Is she up to speed on what's going on?
She knows what's going on in my life, music wise. She tried to, but I don't ask for shit type shit.
Right, because
I ain't never pushed that issue to ask. I like.
Why? Why
like ass type shit like
he
not going through
the same stuff.
Like she not in position to do certain shit that my pops not
that
my pops can do. So,
okay, understood.
Or like when growing up, like when my pops doing shit, Christmas or whatever, like she's not in position to do what he do. But growing up, I ain't never like when I got to a certain age, you know, like try to be like do what the nigga say type shit, like on some type of level, like try not to fuck up type shit.
Absolutely.
Because I see him doing shit that most parents not gonna do for their kids type shit. With music, everything I want to do, I started rapping instantly, managing.
Supported you. Yeah.
Bought my first studio session.
Yeah.
Instantly.
Yeah.
Paid for my first video, first beats and shit. Paid for all that.
We're gonna get into all that. Let me backtrack real fast. So your family is big, obviously.
Yeah.
And so you got a big family. Crest side, you got a. So tell us about it, a little bit about your mom's side.
So my mom's side, they from Oakland and then the Hayward area. My mom from San Diego. My mom, from San Diego and shit. She grew up in San Diego.
Okay.
Came out here, went to school out here and shit. Graduated out here and shit. So
okay.
Boom. Had me and shit. Mom was 18. Where I was see shit, I don't even know.
Okay,
really
that's fair.
To know, like that's their business.
That's fair.
That's fair. They had going on, but
that's fair. That's fair. Growing up in so many different schools, sports was sports involved.
Yeah, I played little type shit.
Were you any good?
For sure.
What positions? And football.
So football, I played quarterback.
Quarterback.
Running back.
Get the fuck out. High school quarterback?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out. We're at that.
I ride.
Get out. Y'all, look at him. Why didn't you pursue it or keep going?
Shit. I wanted to be a rapper.
You want to, okay, we're going to get into that.
Kids should not want to be a rapper. They should want to rap and pursue.
Have a back
other
plan. We're
football
getting into
shit.
that. We're gonna get into that. Baseball. You say so?
I
You
pitch.
wait a minute. So you play quarterback. What other position in football?
I played running back when I was
Running
a little
back, too.
kid, but I always played quarterback.
Always play quarterback.
Always played quarterback.
So you got an
Running
arm
back
on
was like something like that.
And you say you baseball. You pitched.
I pitched and played shortstop
Get the fuck out.
and played catcher too.
You ain't all that in the bag of potato chips.
I'm cool.
Don't-
For you to be in weigh-ins by 8 and nigga you coming
Trash.
out here trash. Though.
Man, athletic though.
So I could play.
You can play. You got a nice jumper.
It's cool.
It's cool. What about the layup?
Layups is for sure.
Okay.
That's a for sure make. You gotta make those.
Well,
Free
not
throws,
everybody
gotta
can
make
make a
those.
layup.
Basketball not for you. You
Well,
shouldn't be out there.
well. Maybe that may be the case. That may be the case.
7'5", never getting the ball there. Decoy.
He just said 7'5". Who was the nigga?
Triple team.
There's a nigga Yao Ming out there on the court.
Yao Ming wasn't a decoy though.
Yeah, I know he was a boy.
He was still going crazy.
No, he was a boy. He was a boy.
He was still going crazy.
Was sports? Was music involved early on?
Shit, my dad rap. It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. We should play some of that shit.
I think he might be on all platforms. It's still going up.
I'm
dope.
Not sure. That's dope. I'm gonna have to look. He was nice. That's what I'm gonna be honest. We used to go watch him record or be in the studio in Rancho doing his record thing, and that's what made us want to rap. Some of us step up to the plate, want to rap. His early on recordings.
That shit made me feel like I got it. Like
him and another nigga named Brandon Wright. That on this not to cut you off on that detail. They was early on in my career doing what I do. Some of the inspiration behind seeing them. Gas. Floody B was another one. Him, Floody B, Monty, Brandon. Yeah, they was nice. It was not. It's still nice. I'm not saying it is a past tense and they ain't got it no more. It's just they focus on other things, younger life and things like that. But you coming up and you got your thing going. You buzzing right now. So what was the song that got you buzzing that really just pushed you out there and say, you know what, this is it. I'm gonna take this serious.
That Not the Same.
Not the
YouTube.
Same. We need to pull it up.
My first real official video. Got the beat. Didn't even get the beat. We went to the studio. Herb Studio. Oakland. First studio I had. Shout out Herb and Tally. They made the beat right there. I'm rapping. I did like 8 bars on a hook. I didn't even mean it for it to be the hook. I'm trying to rap it as the verse.
Where's that?
Not the Same. Lil Vell. I'm rapping it as the verse. He make the beat in the intro. Till they do the hook.
Oh, right here.
Yep. Till they do the hook and vocals and shit. Harmonize that shit. This my real first vid for sure.
Wait a minute, y'all. We got us something to play, right? This is something that set the tone for him. So we definitely want to mix it up a little bit and switch up the tempo because we're going past, present, and future, and we're going into his present right now as far as transitioning from being a youngster. He's still a youngster. He's only 19 years old, but being really young, having the energy and the momentum and the drive and burning desire, and this is some of his early on recordings that really pushed him. So let's take a listen, everybody.
I was 17.
He was 17, so 2 years ago. 2 years ago, when he did it, and we're gonna take an intermission and listen to the sounds of some of what he got.
I just really need cash, I need to pay you. Can't even show blue, you niggas sad. Big push, can't, that's why you mad. I spit that shit, get it back on my back. Come on, she gon' fuck it up and do her shit.
Diggs is in the video too. Hey, he got everybody in the video. Hey, he got everybody in the video. Wow, we got a slap. What we at on the views? 15,000. Wow. How many years ago? 2 years ago. 15,000. Is you monetized? Are you monetized? So you getting a check already and everything? Wow, business is there. We're gonna get into all of that.
You real big when it comes to some dick, nigga. I know the tears that they were bad for me. You'll see easy ain't hip, you a chain homie. He hella dumb if he ain't there, I got flame on me. That's what she for, I bet she tell you the game, bro. I just really need the cash, I need the bag. Yeah, you can't even show blue, you niggas sad. That's why you mad. I spit that shit, get back on my back.
The young life, nigga. The young bulls. Where this nigga at? I thought he was gonna be with you.
Man, working.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's grown man shit. We're gonna give it up for him.
You know, I've been with the gang, tone pose, little nigga. On the road getting dope, doing shows, little nigga. You ain't with the shit, yeah, we know, little nigga. You ain't solid with the gang, I heard you.
Who is this? Somebody else? Somebody else?
Yeah.
Y'all don't fuck with him.
There you go.
Y'all don't
That's
fuck
a
with him?
nice guy right there.
Y'all don't fuck with him.
He's a nice guy.
No, we got to talk about it. We
He's
got to
a
figure
nice
it out.
guy,
We got to
man.
figure it out.
He's a nice guy, man.
That's okay.
He's
That's
nice,
okay.
man.
So going into let me turn this off. Boop, we go back up. Let's put our headphones back on. Going into your music, it sound real nice. Who shot the video?
Susie made it.
Susie made it, and
For
then so your dad recorded you and mixed it down and everything.
I didn't record that at my dad's studio.
No.
I recorded that at the producer studio. They made the beat right there on the spot, recorded right on the spot. I had a studio session with 2-hour session.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope as fuck. So now that you are in the lane that you're in, who's behind your distribution and everything?
Shit, my pops managing, like
The management. So what's your company? What's the name of the company?
G.M.E, Game and Money ENT.
Y'all heard it here. G.M.E, Game and Money ENT. And I've been promoting it. That studio flyer I put out there as well. Because they got a lot of greatness going on down there, and I really believe
they
it.
trolling in the comments.
Yeah, I really believe it.
They want to talk about see you started something.
Yeah.
Oh man, they got people trolling in the comments and shit.
Yeah,
putting laughing. This nigga's a nice guy though. He's a nice dude. Good gentleman.
Well, I mean, when when y'all tell me, because I could tell something is up, but that's okay. That's another thing.
We'll get to it later.
So you got a backing by somebody that was in the game first. He was inspired. He came in.
Had a record deal.
Yeah, he got a record deal early on, really early on, and just he could have pursued it, but other things got in the way. Life. I'm just gonna say life got in the way.
Yeah.
And so now that life got in the way of his dream, he can actually help you with your dream and pass the energy on to you, and that's a blessing because a lot of us ain't got that. You know what I mean? So take that and run with that. And then so a lot of your production is your father.
A lot of my production studio going like recording, mixing and mastering is him. Through like Empire Distribution, but that's the distribution when we put the songs out and shit. But everything else is him.
Yeah.
I go to other studios. I come back and tell him like, Pops, I ain't fucking with this shit. Like, I don't like the way that nigga mix my shit. I want you to mix my shit.
Okay.
Like, it's to the point now, if I was to go to the studio, I did have the option to, I don't want that engineer to record me. I want him to record me.
Uh-huh.
I'd rather him to record me. I don't know if it's the chemistry or what it could possibly be.
Well, he just understands.
But he record me. That shit sound glass. I go to another studio. I gotta get that shit brought back.
Well, here's the thing.
Have it mixed and shit.
Not to cut you off. Here's the thing about engineers, and they do this all the time. So when you go pay for studio time or you got studio time booked, they don't put into the energy that they supposed
right. They're
to.
looking like at you as a customer, not an artist.
Yeah.
Man. It's like
the artist development. It's called artist development.
When I was first rapping, booking studio sessions, it was that. They looking at me like a customer, like
just paying your money and going about your
business. They don't know who I am.
Yeah.
Now I walk in the studio sessions. Before I even start recording, I show them my catalog, my music, and show them like it's a difference between people booking studio sessions and just playing around with this shit.
Right.
Just wanting to make songs for people to hear them.
Yeah.
And there's a difference when you going in there doing business, really working.
Yeah.
And this is something you care about, you take pride in.
Yeah.
You this not just you recording a song and sending it out and letting people hear it, I don't even send my music out. I sent my music out a couple times. Just unreleased pages selling my shit for $5.
Mm-hmm.
Trading the songs with people. So it's a difference when you're going in there and playing around and going in there and doing business. And my dad showed me that early when we first started buying studio sessions, going in there. Like, it's not playing around. Your raps already need to be wrote. Beat already, you done listen to the beat. You spit your shit. You comfortable with shit. You go in there, you might mess up 1 or 2 times, but after that, you get that on. It was to the point my dad booking 2-hour studio sessions. I'm doing 4 or 5 songs in the 2-hour studio sessions. Or doing this, or I might go in there and have nothing else. Either put another verse on there or get a feature or whatever the case may be.
Yeah. Yes.
So I feel like you got to be instilled that early, because if you play around with this shit early, when it comes to you really trying to be serious, you're not gonna know how to be serious. You're not gonna have to know how to conduct yourself as being serious. Ain't nobody gonna take you serious. You've been playing around with this shit the whole time.
Absolutely. And I just want to add the recording. You got nowadays, you got to do video to show the visual behind it. You know what I mean? You want to make sure you enhance the song itself with a visual. Like, everybody want to. So, I mean, the game has changed, and we're gonna definitely get into that, because I'm gonna ask you some questions about that. Where do you feel? How do you feel? Where your music is now? Do you feel like your music is a negative or positive influence to the upcoming artists, or to the rappers that you rap with and rap for or entertain?
A positive influence. I'm not gonna sit here and promote peace or whatever the case may be, but it's really real shit that's going on. Like, if you in Vallejo, it's really real shit that's going on. Civilians is dying. Like, it's where the environment I'm in. I feel like at the point of my career when I rap about other shit is when environment or something happened, or case may be, take me out this environment, and I go see some more shit, go travel. I'm young, I'm 19, so this is shit that I seen, or the shit that I did, or you feel me, that I'm rapping about. So maybe I travel more and see some shit more. I rap about some other shit or be on another type of vibe.
You feel like you trapped?
More. Nah, I don't feel like I'm trapped. I feel like nobody trapped for you. Got an option with this shit.
What's your way out beside music? You got another option? You got another game plan? What if the rap don't work?
I want to start a business for real.
What's the business you want to start?
Like a black truck company. Like,
what?
So, you know, like a presidential cars, SUVs, the black trucks and shit, like escort. Not an escort service, but like a security service, but a driving service at the same time.
Like a limo service, like a chauffeur type of thing.
Because, like, I'm an artist and shit. Artists come all the time.
Yeah.
Want to rent vehicles or rent SUVs.
Oh, you want the cars so you can rent them.
I'm trying to get like professional drivers that I can put on a payroll and have different vehicles that you available to rent, to the trucks, Sprinter vans. Everybody fuck with the Sprinter vans. Yeah. Everybody like the Sprinter vans. Artists like the Sprinter vans. You be 10, 12 deep in there. Yeah. Doing whatever. That's the business I'm trying to. But my dad got his own business too. So.
Yeah. What's the name of that?
Global Merchant Express.
Okay. So what does that consist of?
A logistics company. So
okay, and then what does he do? What is some of the stuff he do?
Say like you a business, you got something that needs to be picked up and brought somewhere else. You gonna hire a logistic company or a trucking company or a driving company like FedEx, but I like picking up stuff. We could be picking up paperwork, you know, hospital, whatever it be. Delivery company.
Dope. That's a dope thing. One more time.
Global Merchant Express.
Global Merchant Express. And what's all the information? Where can you get it? Where can where can they look up the information? Y'all got a website for that or no?
We working on a website.
Okay,
I think they're working on a website. I'm not sure if they got a website yet.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds lucrative right there. I got another friend of mine. He was talking about doing something similar, and that's a dope thing right there. Y'all got your hands and everything. Got into some trouble, but did
Nigga ain't never like had to stay overnight type shit.
no?
Like, nah.
You never did no
By the
time.
grace of God, like it was always on some, all right, we gonna let you go type shit. Like
Wow.
2-3 times it happened, and it's on some, all right, well, we gonna let you go type shit. Like you get picked up type
lucky
shit. Like
motherfucker.
we gonna let you go type shit.
You lucky.
Like
You lucky as hell, because when I was coming up, boy, they'd had me all in folks.
yeah, but should I be hearing my dad's stories about that shit? Like my dad be telling me stories and like shit.
Yeah.
By the grace of God, though, I ain't never had to do like
No juvenile hall, none of that shit.
Hall,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, you escaped. Yeah, and no county. Obviously,
no
no
county right now. Like,
yeah.
it be shit though, but nigga, like by the grace of God, like I said, like, the nigga be getting blessed for real.
Going into this real fast, and this is just close to your heart, I'm pretty sure. I call it the RIP segment, especially for you. Do you want to talk about, or can we talk about the deaths that you just endured, just past recent?
Shit, nigga been dealing with death since nigga started rapping for real. Like 4 hours, nigga started rapping. Like
who's the first person you that was close?
It was like shit person close to. He used to make beats and shit. I started fucking with him through my partner. After that shit happened, shit, nigga was fucking with Birdie and shit.
What about
Birdie,
Tutu?
Shit, but nigga didn't used to be around that nigga like type shit. Like nigga, like I know me type shit, but nigga not around them niggas like that. Like Two and Trey, like I was never around them like that.
Okay.
Nigga don't even capping like a nigga be around them. Like it's a lot of niggas out here that be capping about shit, like capping that, oh, I was around these people, or I was doing this with them.
Yeah.
Niggas capped out. Like you niggas know the real, niggas know the truth. But Brady and Thieves, my boys, feel like I was fucking with Brady tough. He had the studio video game out the shit. Like, nah, y'all niggas not finna sit around in summer and just play video games. Finna rap for real. Like, nigga lost Brady, that shit hurt. Like, that shit hurt for real. Like,
damn.
A nigga felt that for real. Like, nigga ain't cried since like my granddad died, and Birdie died. Nigga crying like a bitch. These at the studio every day type shit is crazy. They both these at the studio every day type shit.
What
Every
about
other cousin, that shit really hurt. Cause that's my twin for real. Nigga look just like me type shit.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I do kind of. Yeah.
I used to have football games and shit, baseball games, way 45 minutes, hour and 30 minutes, 2 hours away. He coming, Pop's coming. My stepmom wasn't working. She coming, support me type shit.
Yeah.
Started rapping. He supporting that shit. Even when I got into high school playing sports and shit, he there.
Was he rapping too?
Spending the night with me type shit. He ain't never took rapping serious till like a little bit before he passed away type shit. And it's like, it's crazy because like I always tried to tell the nigga like, get on song with me, do this, do that. We ain't never did like a full song together. Like I got a verse with him, but he didn't like his verse. We got a song together, but he ain't like his verse for real. And then before he passed away, he wanted to take the rap shit serious, like wanted to come fuck with my pops, do songs and shit, like really wanted to rap, being around this and shit. Like when I was shooting videos and shit, like that video and shit, like he was real close to his sister. They got a tight bond, tighter than anybody probably had with their sister. Like he watched his sister like that was his baby. So it was always I can't make it because I'm doing this. Like So like when he passed away, like nigga would just wish nigga would have been around, probably like more type shit.
What
Nigga
what happened to
more
him?
of an influence. He got killed, got murdered type shit.
Do you know what why? About the living, we glorify the living, but we also glorify. Yeah. But anyway, so this next segment that I'm getting ready to do, CUTTHOAT, always got to throw out the promotion of this. So we're gonna switch it up real fast on y'all, real fast. I just want to shout out to all the promotion out there and all the people that support my push right now. Bay Hustling, they doing their thing. My big bro out there, Bay Hustling, Archie, he out there doing his thing. Shop Studios, we up and running. You guys, if y'all got to come out here, it's $30 an hour. Excuse me,
man.
let me know.
Y'all come mess with it.
G.M.E Future, Mac Bash D Company, doing the promotion right the radio podcast. So of course I gotta send a shout out. Just continue going through my promotions. Fresh Prince, they always do a fabulous job with people's events. She do her thing, you know what I'm saying, out there doing her thing in Vallejo or Fairfield, California. She got a whole little booth in the middle of Fairfield Mall, so you can check that out. House of Wigs. The you know, he designed this shirt for me right here, sponsored by my boy here tonight.
I was
He
gonna ask you,
got
you
it, man.
did that. I thought
Yeah.
you had did that yourself.
Nah, Rick Roach, Rick.
That shit's spiffy. I gotta give me one of them.
Yeah, shout out to Rick. Well, this is a one of a kind. That's why I'm promoting.
What you mean one of
Rick
a kind?
Roach Apparel. That's what I'm saying.
You can make one for Lil
Well,
Vell.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm Lil Vell, man.
I don't know, man.
You a shot, Rob. I'm Lil Vell.
This is my inside work right here. I don't know.
Hey, man.
Hey, Rick Roach, I got him knocking at your door, man. They want to know where you at. And then finishing off Jungle Life, Chris Cash. You know, he out there doing his thing. Big ups to Chris Cash. He been sticking with the Cuddies and doing his thing with the Cuddies. And last but not least, Ben Dope Entertainment, Booby 5 Trey 5, Big Bro over there, Ben Dope over there, all of that good stuff going over there. Finishing off the promotion. So you serious about your career? You serious about your push? So where do you see yourself 5 to 10 years from now in your career?
Independent with a whole lot of money or with a record deal, either way, with a whole lot of money. But if I sign a deal, I still want to be a boss. A lot of these artists be signing their life away, having 360 deals and not knowing, getting no royalties back. They distribution contracts be messed up. If I go with a label, I just want distribution for real. Or backing on maybe a tour or something. You're doing a tour and they got enough push views. A lot of these artists be getting $250,000 record deals and be getting that back end and fuck it off. Go jewelry, women, B&Bs, parties.
The usual.
Because they ain't never. But you gotta think about it. You give a nigga who ain't never had 250,000, what you give a nigga? And niggas don't.
Y'all.
I had a conversation with my pops.
Let's
last
hear this
week.
shit. Oh fuck.
And y'all generation,
Mm-hmm.
y'all was selling.
We sold tapes and CDs.
That's what I'm selling. Y'all selling records. Copies. For $11.99, streaming on there, and you don't even gotta. You listen to a nigga shit as much as you want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nigga getting money, but not that much. 1 million views is not $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know that.
No, what you got to do is turn that million views into $1 million. You got to figure that part out.
1 million views is like Apple Music. I believe 1 million views is $5,000 to $10,000.
Yeah, but okay, boom. And so now you got to be on a mentality of saying, okay, if that's $5,000-$10,000, I gotta
flip that
into my mind. I gotta make sure the views go into like some.
Go get a verse right now.
I'm gonna get the verse right now.
I'm gonna go get a verse right now.
Do you consider your music timeless? Do you consider your music?
Not right now.
Not right now.
Not at the point that I'm at right now.
Why
I
is
feel
that?
like it's timeless. Cause I ain't made no classic yet. I ain't made no real hit.
You ain't at the
Yeah, I got good songs,
but ain't the
yeah,
ain't the pinnacle.
This is slaps. Yeah, I got 15,000, 20,000, 30,000 views. But what is 30,000 views?
Yeah.
What is 100,000 views?
Well, I'm not saying not to be hungry. I'm just saying like, do you?
I want to make a classic though. I want to get away from, the type of music that I'm rapping about, the type of vibe that I'm rapping about. I want to be able to mix some. I want my shit to be able to be played in the club, on the radio and shit, and still have certain lyrics or certain metaphors that be on that type of vibe, but it's mixed in with a party type of vibe or whatever type of vibe and really made it classic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to be on that type of time.
Okay. That's good. Do you deliver a message in your music, or is it just gangster? I'm a just bust a nigga head. I get money. I'm
shit. It's a little bit. It's always a message in my song, but you gotta know what's going on to know that message in my song. A person who don't know what's going on, an average fan, just gonna think it's on some rhyming type shit. It's on some this song cool. It's a message in every song. I feel like everybody make a message in every song.
Not everybody.
It's a message, but you don't know the message because you're not them. A person they'll have to explain the message and what type of vibe they're on and what they felt. The message might not be, well, at the end of this song, you learn people, your man's man could snake you. That might not be the message in the song. The message might be the energy they got or the vibe that they got. That's the message in the song. I'm feeling bad today. That was my message in the song. I'm feeling bad. That's the type of vibe I got.
Okay.
Even with the songs you making shit,
I work with that.
It's a message and a vibe in it, and the vibe could be the message.
I work with that. I can deal with that. Yeah, I do. Music, the right mentality, and I'm gonna just use No Trust for example. That song wrote itself. I didn't even have to write that. It wrote itself because of the way I don't trust motherfuckers. It's hard for me to trust you nowadays. You know, my brother got murdered, and my daughter was taken away from me in a spiritual way. I don't not trust that. I'm just giving you examples of how these things led up to me not wanting to be a part of anything and just do it myself. Like I had a partner for this.
Right.
I had a co-host. It was going to be three of us.
Right.
You know what I mean? And again, that happened. Not saying he did any snake shit because I'm not promoting that. I'm just saying we was in the same building looking out that same window, two different views.
Right. But at the same time,
no trust.
Trusting people, you got to trust people to fuck up. That's how you.
Wow, I just learned something.
All trust. You got to trust and know that they're going to fuck up. Or it's a possibility of them fucking up. Expectation leads to disappointment. If you don't expect a thing to go a certain way, and that thing don't go that way, that you would have, or don't have no expectations, no strong expectations of nobody doing. That's why I try to be modest about a lot of shit.
Okay.
I try not to have expectations because I don't like being disappointed. I hate being disappointed. That's like how a person hates not being able to do something. I hate being disappointed.
Any kids?
Nah, I don't got no kids. I
ain't planning to have no kids.
A couple of years. I got a little sister. That shit. No.
That's enough. Do you want to get married later? And I don't want to go too far into nothing like that, so I'm gonna leave that question alone.
Nah, go ahead. If I can't answer the question, I tell you I can't answer the question. But go ahead and ask
women.
Question.
Girlfriend.
I mean,
okay, cool.
I'll be 20. She be 19.
She be 19. She's y'all always together.
Yeah, most of the time,
yeah. Most of the time, yeah. You do you love her?
Yes.
I wouldn't even.
Yes. And it's not I didn't even have to think about that. Hey, it was immediate.
Hey, no.
He tried to get me. He tried to put me on the spot. And she probably gonna see this shit.
She is.
It was immediate, yes. There's no doubt about it. No question about it.
All right. We coming to an end, y'all. It was
Damn it, Rob.
Very interesting to hear this young man talk. I'm gonna let you go because we coming to an end. this guy right here, we definitely gonna do everybody gets a second interview and all of that when the platform yada yada yada. But this dude is very educated, and you, to listen to him talk about some of the questions that I asked him and to give his reply was just mind blowing, because a lot of young men his age don't even think like he just was thinking right here in front of us. And we got all this here on Cut the Red. You got it here first. Go ahead.
Hey, yeah, and man, shout out everybody doing that shit in Vallejo. Lil Butters, Lil Scoot, Tay, Emmy and Titten.
Let's talk about it real quick before we even go, because I didn't ask this too. I'm glad you brought this up. So my era versus y'all era in the Crest, the names has changed. So can we get some of the names, like the names of the crews and all that? Because in my era, the names of the crews, you had the Romp, the Cess, Granny Boy, Loked Out, MVP, YP, Brungalows, and
R.P. Birdie.
I don't know nothing. It's
and threes. Birdie mode. R.P. Birdie.
That's it. What's the name? Trey is what's the name's son, right? Coolio?
Yeah.
He was all y'all the same. Is everybody under G.M.E? Like the whole y'all thing? Like who's all G.M.E? Real quick.
Shit. I'm G.M.E. Taz K. He from Hayward. He's G.M.E. Shit.
What happened to Cuddy Rye? Cuddy Rye ain't there no more?
He's a good guy.
Oh boy.
He's another good guy.
Oh,
it's
boy.
a lot of good guys, man. That
boy.
That
they didn't fell off.
Fell a certain way. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to mean to say anything or anything, but
well, if they ain't there, they ain't there. Man, and it's Cut the Radio.
Y'all want y'all videos to look right, man. Y'all want y'all videos to look 4K, be able to have HD in it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want too many extra personnels or anything. Your manager stepping on your toes, man. Y'all come to G.M.E.
That nigga just death rowed me.
y'all come to G.M.E.
Why this nigga just did what's the name on stage at the Source Awards when the nigga said the nigga all in the videos dancing, come to death row.
Nah, but y'all want 4K and not 480p. Y'all want to be able to put it on a flat screen and y'all shit to do numbers, man. Y'all want to be here and purchase your track today and y'all songs, man. Y'all come to G.M.E. Big Bell get you right, man. That's all I'm saying. Every artist on the label do numbers.
Do you pay attention to the news and what's been going on out there?
Vallejo, Vietnam.
Not just Vallejo. I'm talking about like on a nationwide thing.
Yeah.
The Buffalo shooter. Have you paid attention to that?
Yeah. I feel like if it was a person of our color skin, they would have maxed his ass out.
Well, we got that part already. Let's go to this one. He went to court today. He was arraigned today, and he went to court. Now, this has never happened in the judicial system. Right. He went to court with body armor on.
They probably felt like somebody was
going to get him in the courtroom.
Try to John F. Kennedy that nigga.
And they should. Do you feel like somebody out of the 10 people that was murdered at the store, they families should go kill his family? I know you don't promote violence.
I let however they feel and however they deal with shit, however they feel like justice should be served. I feel like they should let justice be served. Some people to say they let the police handle it. Some people that say they let the higher power handle it. Some people go out and handle that shit themselves.
The streets. Do you feel if it was you in this situation, if you were in this situation and your parents was taken away from you because they're shopping at that store, would you go do it? Would you risk it all and say, fuck all of this, you just killed my parents, I'm going to eye for an eye?
If I don't got no parents no more, what is it to live for?
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
You heard it here first.
If a nigga take that away from you, if you don't go do nothing, but like I said, people,
wait a minute.
People feel different on certain shit.
My mama was taken from me. I was 6 years old when my mama was taken. What was I gonna do?
No, but it wasn't on you.
It wasn't. It was on my family.
It wasn't on you, and you wasn't in a position to be
able to do nothing.
Now, for a nigga to be in a position to be able to do something, the nigga's not doing nothing. You're not standing on no type of business, and you're a peon. You in the way, and you need to play the sideline, cause niggas is blitzing out here every day, and ain't no referee, Ain't nobody throwing no flag.
They pressing full court.
Full court press. And you'll get a nigga to pick you off.
Oof.
Try to throw a Hail Mary, you get picked off.
That is just something else.
So you better play it smart out here in the streets. It's a lot of in the way people who's just in the way.
Shout outs to anybody real fast before we get out of here. We got a minute and 30 left.
Shit. Shout out G.M.E. Shout out my pops, Big Vell. Shout out my stepmom, Kimber Street Quila. Big Tay, right here in Miz. Shout out my dog, Lil Milk. NBN. Shit. Scoopy, Lil Butters. All them niggas going crazy. Free baby brother.
What about the girlfriend?
Oh yeah, man. See, here you go again. Yeah, man. Shout out my girlfriend for dealing with me and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I had to sneak it in there.
You know how that shit be, man. But
thank you, Vell, for coming in, man. I appreciate you, love, Daddy. I appreciate you, man.
it.
Love
Y'all
is
go
there.
tune in to Shy Rob shit, man.
CUTTH
Solid.
OAT Radio Podcast. CUTTH OAT Cutthroat Radio Podcast. I said CUTTH Radio Podcast. CUTTH OAT Cutthroat Radio Podcast. Y'all already know what it is. Go over to YouTube right now. Stop looking at this shit right now, you stupid bitches, and subscribe, like, share, comment right now. I'm so tired of y'all not helping me.
In that
we should have been on a bigger platform, you stupid bitches. Fuck y'all. I know y'all don't want me to succeed, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Now, bitch.
Now, cut it. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you don't.